for joining us here on Indivisible. My name is John Stubbins, and we are honored to have you with us tonight. This is the show we put God, family, and country first. We will always tell you the truth. We've got an amazing show tonight. General Michael Flynn is with us tonight. We're going to be discussing Flynn, the movie Deliver the Truth, whatever the cost. And then also, towards the end of the show, we're going to be discussing our new coffee launch with General Flynn. You don't want to miss this. Go to johnstubbins.com. And if you go to johnstubbins.com, you can order your coffee right now. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with General Flynn. By now, you've all heard me talk about Mike and his great products. Well, guess what? Mike's now introduced his MyPillow My Slippers, which are fantastic. Great on my feet, soft as can be. I love them. Mike's taken over 2 years to develop these slippers. He's designed them to wear indoor or outdoor all day, all night long. Made with MyPillow foam and impact gel to help prevent fatigue. Made with quality leather suede. For a limited time, Mike is offering 40% off his new My Slippers. The My Slippers are so comfortable, you're going to want to get them for the whole family. Go to mypillow.com and click on the radio listener square and use promo code INDIVISIBLE. You'll also get deep discounts on all MyPillow products, including the Giza Dream bed sheets, the MyPillow mattress topper, and MyPillow towel sets. Or call 1-800-716-4639 and enter Indivisible as your promo code.
Hunter Nation is the ultimate we the people in the conservation community, holding our elected employees accountable to the hunting, fishing, trapping, freedom lifestyle that has brought wildlife back to the healthiest and most thriving condition in our lifetime. HunterNation.org is the epicenter for freedom and wildlife conservation in America. I am Hunter Nation.
The Isaac Law Firm, protecting men and family court.
General Flynn is a lieutenant general retired from the Army for over 33 years of service given to the United States of America, the military, and he is the chairman of America's Future, a 501c3 nonprofit. His military career culminated as the director of Defense Intelligence Agency and as the nation's highest serving military intelligence officer. After retiring from the Army in 2014 and as a private citizen, General Flynn went on to serve in a variety of businesses, educational, and non-profit roles, to include supporting veterans organizations around the country, something he continues to do today. His public service selection and service as a foreign policy advisor to several Republican U.S. presidential candidates in 2016, and subsequent appointment and service as the National Security Advisor to the 45th President of the United States of America. General Flynn is a friend, he's a brother, he's a patriot, national best-selling author. He holds 3 master's degrees and is recipient of numerous military intelligence and law enforcement awards. And without further ado, we're going to be talking about Flynn, the movie, today. I want to bring on my friend who is traveling, General Michael Flynn. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, Sean. Thanks for having me. You know, one of the things here, you just reminded me, I don't think I've ever talked about it. When you say that, you know, recipient of numerous, you know, law enforcement awards, one of those law enforcement awards was given to me by Jim Comey, and it's their highest, it's the highest medal that they present to, other than for bravery, to people that have worked with the FBI, which I did for many years in my special operations days, and then of course as I rose up into the head of the Defense Intelligence Agency, and I have this great framed picture on my wall in my office from the FBI, right? And I
Yes,
keep
sir.
it up there. You know, I remind myself about it every so often because I'm like, maybe there was some good back then. But anyway, I figured I'd bring that up with your audience because,
Don't get a kick out of that.
these people, yeah, it's really something.
Yeah,
Really
how
something.
the tables turn, right, over time.
Yeah. So we're on the road, folks. We're on the road. I know we're only on here for a short time, John, but this is a part of the country. We're in northern Arizona, way up in northern Arizona. I think we're on Route 93, if I'm not mistaken. And
Yes, sir. That's beautiful area.
We just left a little town called Wickiup. It's just crazy, you know. Wickiup, Arizona. Nice people. Stopped at the gas station. $6 for a gallon of gas.
Jeez.
$6. Unbelievable.
That's
But
crazy.
we're on a 35 city nationwide tour, and we're heading into Las Vegas. We just finished Glendale, Arizona. So that was number 8. That was the 8th city. We're going into Las Vegas. Actually, today, myself and my cohort here, Boone Cutler, we're going to be speaking at a constitutional convention, a sheriff's convention. I know
that. Sheriff Mack.
Yeah, that's right. And then once we wrap that up, then tomorrow we'll actually be showing the film in Las Vegas. And people can go to flynnmovie.com, and they can purchase tickets at the on our website. Yeah, there you go. And then once we depart Las Vegas, we're going to continue to head even further west to Santa Barbara, California, and then that'll start our West Coast trip, and then we'll head up to state, and then all across the country. So whatever we have, I don't know. I'm not a math major, John, but we've done 8. We started, we're doing 35. So whatever 35 minus 8 is, right? It's 20 something, 27.
Is Boone with you now?
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on.
What's up, Boone?
There's a little Boone action.
What's up, guys?
What's happening, brother? Yeah, it's interesting because you and Boone, I had Boone on the show not too long ago.
Matt Struck. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Struck. Hey, Matt.
Yeah, Matt's with us. Matt's doing our video for the,
What's up, Matt?
for the tour. He's great. Yeah, no one better than him to do that.
I love Matt. He's one of our brothers.
I won't show the guy riding shotgun. He's the guy that actually was drinking those stupid hot, onion rings or whatever the hell they're called, man. That's some crazy. I mean, stupid hot. It's 100 degrees. We're in the desert and we're eating stupid hot Funyuns or something. I don't know what they are. I didn't touch him. Boone tried it. He almost died. Boone tried when he was choking.
Quick question.
Hey, we got the. Yeah, go ahead.
Because I want to just talk about the film for just a second here. Flynn, deliver the truth, whatever the cost. And I wanted to talk to you about those costs. Are you getting attacked right now by the media? By the way, I posted something today. It came out in an article. They listed you and Mike Lindell and Sheriff Mack and Mark Fincham as going out there and conspiracy theorists. You'll see it on Twitter. I posted it today. But I was like, this article's nonsense. Don't these guys watch the border? I mean,
Exactly. I mean, these people are great. Yeah, because you're right. Mike Lindell speaking. We were actually with Mark Fincham last night. Mark will be back up here tonight, and this will be a great event.
What are they attacking you because of the film, General?
Absolutely, they constantly do. I tell people that if Trump gets a subpoena, I get a subpoena. I mean, and then of course the attacks online, all that kind of stuff, because it's not the majority. It's a very small minority that does it, but they do it very consistently. And I do appreciate all the supporters that I do have online and social media who fight back. So really important that we do that. We have to stand our ground. We can't be concerned about what people call us. We've got to do the right thing, right? And we got to, I want the same standard of justice in this country for everybody. And right now it's clear. It's clear we have 2 standards of justice. And that's what I'm going to go talk to these sheriffs about. I'm going to talk to them about the rule of law. I'm going to talk to them about standards of justice and standards in general, especially as elected officials that sheriffs are in this country. So really important. And John, with this film, as you've done with films, these take a lot and they cost a lot. And and to get the word out. And I'm trying to not only get the word out about the film, but I'm trying to speak to the American public about what's happening to our country, because people want to know. They want to hear from guys like me who, were blessed enough to serve at different levels, and I appreciate that. And they're very many kind people. I mean, the audiences that we've had have been packed. Places have been generally pretty sold out, for what our expectations were. And again, people can go to flynnmovie.com, go to the tour portion, and you can see where we're going to be.
We're going to be sharing all that. I wanted to, interesting. Scott Wiper, the producer, said that filming this was intense as anything he's ever done.
Yeah, and he's done action films. He's done Hollywood action films. Yeah, and intensity because of the emotionality, the story itself, meeting people that actually had a big impact on my life. Meeting many members of my family. My family. You met a couple of my brothers. I think my brother Joe and maybe some others. But in the movie I think we have 6 other brothers and sisters. One of my nieces who was on our legal team was Sidney Powell and Jesse Benall. But my niece Alicia talks in the movie a little bit about just some of the legal stuff. And she's a lawyer, and she joined our team. And thank God that, because I just couldn't afford it anymore. I couldn't afford these big white shoe law firms, but I had to make a decision to get away from the one that I was part of. And I'm so glad I did. It was a big decision to do that.
And by the way, just some other names to throw out there real quick. Friends of this show, Devin Nunes, Yvonne Ranklin, Amanda Milius, Lee Smith. These are all friends of the show. I want to take a minute here and show a clip from the film.
Sounds rolling. All 3 cameras. We're good.
Is there any regrets that you have in life? I should sit here and say, I got a lot of regrets. But when I look back on my life and I understand the lives that were lost, I mean, I'm sitting here with you. And I can tell my story.
Former National Security Advisor, Lieutenant General Michael Flynn, pleaded guilty today to lying to the FBI.
He was one of the most respected generals in the military.
He was, by definition, the most dangerous possible person for Donald Trump to hire.
Really brilliant military career, serving 33 years.
Why was he being so elusive?
Mike Flynn told the truth and faced life in prison.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is, General, and we're going to show a couple other clips here in just a minute. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with General Flynn.
Here's to the overlooked, the overworked, the underappreciated. Here's to the fighters to preserve our freedom, our liberty, our rights, our faith. Here's to the workers, the farmers, the first responders, and those who serve so bravely in our military. Here's to Americans who proudly hold tight to our values: God, privacy, freedom of speech, life, and liberty. Here's to the patriots who love this country and everything it stands for, who should never be canceled for believing in America and the blessings of liberty. Finally, there's a bank for you, Old Glory Bank, named after the flag that represents the fabric of this great country and the people of Old Glory Nation, the engine of America. Now you have a bank that values your values. Now you have a bank that stands with you, no matter where you stand. Old Glory Bank. We stand with you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Indivisible with John Stubbins is proud to support my friends Jim and Angela Holland and Set Apart Farms.
Faith-led and family-driven, we're doing things a better way for veterans and their families. For all the ways to get involved, go to setapartfarms.org.
Here's to the overlooked, the overworked, the underappreciated. Here's to the fighters to preserve our freedom, our liberty, our rights, our faith. Here's to the workers, the farmers, the first responders, and those who serve so bravely in our military. Here's to Americans who proudly hold tight to our values: God, privacy, freedom of speech, life and liberty. Here's to the patriots who love this country and everything it stands for, who should never be canceled for believing in America and the blessings of liberty. Finally, there's a bank for you, Old Glory Bank, named after the flag that represents the fabric of this great country and the people of Old Glory Nation, the engine of America. Now you have a bank that values your values. Now you have a bank that stands with you, no matter where you stand. Old Glory Bank. We stand with you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
That's what I think most people are mad about when they think about Michael Flynn's case, why they're outraged. So how would you not be mad at that? You'd be mad at that if you saw it in a movie. You'd say a good movie would make you feel the injustice, right? You're sitting, with a bag of popcorn and you can't believe this is terrible what they're doing to this guy, and you're watching it on a screen. Wow. That's what I think most people are mad about. The hero should be celebrated. That's a very full story in that way. It's a story that's supposed to resonate with Americans, because the best of what our culture and society does is it trains us to admire honorable people. And so when someone is treated like an enemy of the state, this goes against everything that we are educated to believe or know about the world.
My buddy Lee Smith. Lee's great.
Yeah, Lee Smith is he's amazing, isn't he?
Yeah, Plot Against the President, best-selling book.
Yes.
Turned it. Wrote The Permanent Coup. Those are two great books. If people really, watch this film, Flynn delivered the truth, whatever the cost, and find it at flynnmovie.com. But that's also, Lee's written a couple of great books that if people really want to go back in time and really look at what was going on, Plot Against the President is really a good one.
Oh, it's amazing. And we had Lee on and Amanda. We had Lee and Amanda on at the same time. It was a great show. I wanted to ask you something, General. With everything that's going on the border, have you, and I know you've been paying attention to that, have you been paying attention to the FISA warrants votes in D.C.?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? I mean, this is part of what ruined my life. Andy McCabe the other day on because it was bubbling up in the media, the discussion in Congress, and Acosta asked McCabe, but McCabe's one of the talking heads. This is just the other day, and he talks about how it was regrettable what they did to Carter Page, basically misrepresenting the truth, right? They lied to a FISA court and spied on Carter Page, and then that allowed them to spy on others, to include yours truly. And he uses the word regrettable. It was regrettable. That's total bullshit. I mean, Andy McCabe needs to be held accountable. He ruined entire families. He ruined people's lives, and more important, he ruined this country. He caused this country to go through just a sheer agony for 4 years called Russiagate, which was all based on a lie. And there was, a guy by the name of McCabe was the one that was right there at the beginning of it, starting it.
Yeah, they destroyed. Carter Page is a really good friend of mine, and they destroyed his life. And I that's why I'm so set on American Anarchy, because of what they did to him, what they did to you, what they did to Roger. Look, we cannot allow, like you said, we have to, if anybody is ever going to stand up, we have to do it. We cannot allow these people to get away with this. We have to hold them accountable, and at the same time, call them out in front of the American people.
Yeah, absolutely not. And I know we don't have that much more time, but I just want people to know, look, the team and I, we're going around this country, and I appreciate, John, what you're doing. I mean, all the things that you've done and you're continuing to do. Your voice out there matters. The relationships that we all have, that we've all developed in the last 3, 4, 5 years or whatever, these are important relationships. These are the types of relationships and the type of people that are going to make this country great again, right? We're going to bind together, and we're going to, raise our voices, and we're going to do the things we need to do. And we just have to do that. And I apologize to your audience that we're so bouncy here. I'm like on a choppy seas at
no
sea.
problem.
We're traveling. We're traveling right now. We're traveling. We're about to cross from the northern Arizona into Nevada, and we're on this tour. And we're going to continue to, I'm going to go around and proselytize to this country and do what I need to do what I feel like I need to do to let people know, hey, we're in trouble, folks. But we can win. We can beat this. We can drive this evil out.
That's
right.
We
need to.
That's right. And real quick, I got a special surprise for you. I want to bring onto the show John Ferguson, who
hey, how are
you? In Wichita. How you doing, John?
I'm doing wonderful, thank you.
I wanted to just give a quick, before General Flynn goes, I wanted to give a quick shout out, because we are very, very excited to have General Flynn as our merchandising partner on our new coffee line. And I'm just going to grab a couple quick photos here. There you guys are in Wichita there on Saturday. But we have launched officially the coffee line, a pound of coffee, American Anarchy, and our Indivisible blend. And I can't tell you how proud we are. General Flynn is taking it on the road with him on the Flynn tour, and they're drinking the coffee, John.
Well,
I love it.
That's important.
Look at that. He's got it right there.
I'm telling you, it's great. And people need to invest in America. This is an investment in America. And it's a simple one, right? It's coffee. I mean, God, it's an easy one. It's a very easy one.
That's right. That's right. General, I know you got to go. I'm going to show a couple I'm going to show one more video as we part. And if you got to run, you got to run. Let's talk soon, General. We love you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And to your audience, John, your great audience, thanks for all that you do for every one of us. And John, I know you got a great audience, and I will be back. Maybe we set something up next week, and we do another short hit. And John Ferguson, thank you very much for being there the other day. We had a great event, great event, and we went from Wichita down to Oklahoma City, and then we drove all the way over to Arizona the very next day. And we were in Glendale last night. We had a packed house, up 400 people probably. So anyway,
that's wonderful.
All right, guys.
And I'm here today. So
Good. We'll see you here probably in about an hour and a half.
God bless you, General.
Good. Travel safe.
All right. See ya.
Hey, John, check this out. We're gonna go to this video.
President's former national security advisor, Lieutenant General Michael Flynn, pleading guilty today to lying to the FBI.
Flynn knew exactly how the system worked. He knew exactly what the intel world had been up to. He understood its funding. They had to get rid of Flynn.
There was a moment where I just felt like I was drowning. So I'm in there with these other political appointees. They're all supposed to go in there and tell what they believe to be the truth. What they did was they took my assessment and they wanted me to change it. And I was like, I'm not changing it.
He was, by definition, the most dangerous possible person for Donald Trump to hire.
President Obama said, but I do have one specific recommendation. Stay away from Michael Flynn. He's bad news.
Over time, instead of being pounded down below the surface of the ocean, we started to fight. I'm now above the surface.
You know, people really need to understand the purpose of this coffee. This, you know, I always say that I'm the original Patriot coffee company, because back in 2002 to 2004, you know, I was taking injured veterans coming back from the war, and I put their picture on the coffee and tell their story on our coffee bags, and then I would donate that money to that injured veteran. The purpose of this coffee, you know, with the John Stubbins line, is to raise awareness and raise the funding that's needed to do bigger and better things to help protect this country. Because when you take a look at over 30 million people that have come across this border since the Biden administration took over in 2020, you look at over 400 million pounds of fentanyl. That there's enough fentanyl in this country to kill every man, woman, and child on this planet 10 times over.
No doubt.
Right? So this coffee isn't just coffee. This is your line of coffee. This is your line in partnership with General Flynn. And General Flynn, to me, is an amazing individual. And, you know, I'll be there to support you guys till the day I die.
We got any Johnny Cash fans up in this house tonight? Well, here's a burning thing, and it's me. Fire rain, well bound, sir. I feel into ring of fire. Got me singing, fell into the burning fire. I went down, and the flames went out, and it burn, ring of fire, ring of fire. Y'all singing to the fire. Let me hear it. Sit down. Your taste was sweet, and hearts like our feet. I feel for you like a child. Oh, and about a while. Here we go. And fell into the burning of fire. I went down. Ring of fire, ring of fire. Play the guitar, son. This is our country. Do not forget who you are. Do not forget what your DNA is as an American. Do not forget it for one damn second. We stand on the shoulders of greats, and we're the next great set of shoulders. Can I get a hell yeah out of this crowd one time? Here's some Charlie Daniels. Crazy as a loon. I get up in the morning and get down in the afternoon. Kinda like my old blue chick hound. I like to lay around in the shade. And I ain't got no money, but I damn sure body's big. And I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, say just here comes You think I'm bad, 'cause I'm breathing free at last, and you're still stuck behind your mask, and I'm offended. You're offended. Yeah, let's all get offended tonight. I'll order us a beer. We can sit down right here, screaming, yelling, cussing, fussing, fine.
water grill. High by the bar, triple around the crowd. Everybody's getting down in that town. It ain't never gonna be the same. Y'all see it. I started up I made a lot of niggas. All the girls down to the track. Riding up and down the way. I was stepping up. And the girls said, say all the track down the road. If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, because our flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, or at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the U.S.